you want to know, and then give us permission to come and be a part of that, to support you in that, identifying what needs to be said. Now, listen, sometimes we're human. We are human people. There are some of us who work very diligently to make sure that we clear our own personal energy before we start doing readings. And some of us are better at it than others. Sometimes we may clear our energy before we talk to you, but when we start doing the reading, we realize that you're bringing up some things that we're currently dealing with, right? So because we're currently dealing with it, it might be a little skewed, or maybe we don't want to know that information because it's too close to what we're doing. You got to be mindful of that too. Some people are going through stuff and they'll give a reading, and when they see, oh, no, that person is this. Well, that person might have some narcissistic or some manipulating tendency. That person might have a drug addiction, but maybe that person's addiction is not as bad as their person's was, but they will transfer it on. Or maybe that person is not the type of person, maybe that person does have some challenges, or maybe your job is going to be firing you. Maybe you are going to be getting fired from your job, but it's not supposed to make you afraid. We're supposed to tell you the next job is around the corner. So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful of that you use your own discernment. And your discernment is your ability to trust what's inside of you based upon your experience, your knowledge, your life. Thanks for being here. You're listening to Spiritual Tea Time. I am Dr. Marian Sister Fua of Azon Life Alchemy Center. If you are watching me on my page or on my any of my pages, please make sure you're liking the actual live. I think a lot of people always come and they're giving me hearts and they're leaving comments, but I really need you to also like the actual live from the page that you are watching so that it generates more people coming in. It's kind of like the thing on TikTok. We have you do hearts and you give us emojis and gifts so that it generates more people coming into the live. It generates more people coming to the live. It also feeds into the energy of the live. The more activity that we have, right? It's reciprocity. So as I said, when you're getting readings, just be mindful. We are also human. And sometimes, depends upon the person. Depends upon the person, right? It depends upon the person that's giving you the reading. Maybe there is a personal challenge or blockage that is occurring in that moment with that particular topic or question that you have asked. Right? So that's what I want you to think about as you're going forward, as you're dealing and participating with other practitioners. Be mindful. You control your own oral timeline and energy because it's yours. You're just giving us permission to come in here. That's why I'd ask you to be very specific in what you're asking for. And if you go to another reader, be very specific. Don't be like, oh, just read me. Because whatever your energy is, whatever you're dealing with, sometimes everybody can't get past what you put up. Because ultimately it is your life. Yes. So that's something to consider, right? Sometimes, as I said, there's a lot of transference that's going on. I said breeze. I'm trying to figure out why the breeze is so high in my room. So anyway, so as I said, I want to invite you out on Wednesday night for the winter solstice gathering on Wednesday at 6:00 p.m. Arizona/Mountain Time. We're on the same time zone as Mountain Time now. Or you can just say 1 hour. What time would that be? 5:00 on the Pacific Standard Time, 5:00. And then that would be 8:00 on the East Coast. Okay. So that's about as far as I can go as far as these timelines today. But come in and be a part of it. It will be broadcast here on Spiritually Speaking with Sister Afua. It will be broadcast live here with Sister Afua. So this will be an opportunity for you to gather up your folks, get yourself together, but definitely take some time out during this busy season. Put some money aside for yourself. Don't try to buy people's love. Don't try to prove to people your love by buying them a bunch of stuff. Go out, enjoy yourself, honor yourself, enjoy the whole festive time period, but make sure you are taking care of yourself and you're feeding your own soul, your own worth, your own value that is not based upon how much you can spend or how big something is. That's really important. It's really important for you to do that. Really important for you to do that. Because a lot of people are trying to buy people and you use the holidays to, no, don't do it. And don't be upset or bothered if somebody doesn't get you something, right? Don't even get upset. Don't even say, oh, they don't care about me. They don't want. Don't even put that into your mind. Don't even put that into your mind. Release it. Let's move into this forward energy of the winter solstice that's opening us up, that's letting us know to take a rest, that's letting us know that there's beauty, there's calmness in the silence. And that's what this is really about. Appreciating the silence. Welcome and thank you for being here. Don't forget to like the live. Don't forget to share the live by telling 5 friends, 5 enemies, 5 people that you love, and 1 stranger that we are here for the spiritual tea time with Sister Afua here in Spiritually Speaking. But I really want you to remember that the energy of this time and the reason why this came about, it began in paganism and people celebrating nature's natural cycles. And then they realize this is the time when the North Star can be seen at the highest point and the brightest point. And then there were other things, and you can have your own opinions about it, but just so you know, right? This is where this comes from. You have to know your geography. You have to look at history. You have to look at the way in which things progress and grow. But whatever you're going to do, whatever you are going to do this next couple of weeks, make sure you take some time out for yourself. Make sure you rest. Don't put yourself into undue stress and debt. Be honest and, say things. Maybe you got to fib a little bit to your children if they believe in the what is it, Santa Claus or Sandy Claus or whatever name you use. Make sure that you tell them, you know what, he's got billions of people to take care of. So you might have asked for something. Maybe there was no room in the cart for the bike. Maybe I'll have to buy it for you instead, right? Or maybe there was no opportunity for him to remember to give everybody. The elves are working too. So you have to think about what you want to do in order to have yourself a joyful time. Whatever you do, enjoy it. Whatever you do, enjoy it. Whatever you do, enjoy it. Absolutely, positively, so it is. So listen, Wednesday night, be here at 6 o'clock. Wednesday night, be here at 6 o'clock. We're going to get started. We got Monica Craig. We got Denise C coming in. We got Marcus, which is a spiritual brother that's here in Arizona, that's also going to come and do some things. We're going to look at some numerology, some Akashic Records ideas. We're going to be doing some things like that. We're also going to be working on some meditations. And again, just, me doing my normal thing, doing some healings, doing some spiritual consultations. And I'm also going to give you the message that I've been given, or that I will be given, regarding the up and coming 2023. Remember, this year was about you understanding how you're going to release, restructure, transmute, or how you want to be in relationships. Next year is a 7-year. It's all about intuition. It's all about spirit. I'm telling you, it's not going to be a joke. You're going to have to let your gut, your intuition lead you. That's the little preview I want to give you. That is going to happen in 2023 for you. I don't think I've been told is be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. I even heard the word shut up, right? Because I want to tell it so bad. I want to tell it so bad about the things that are coming forward. But what I can tell you is this year is about restructuring and managing, releasing relationships, how you deal with people, right? It's a 6 year. Okay. It's communication. That's why we have so many retrogrades and so many movements. Y'all didn't peep that. It's a reason for that. So now we're moving into a 7-year, which is about us moving into our intuition, honoring it more, trusting it more, allowing it to lead and guide us. So that's all I will tell you. Come on Wednesday. We're going to have a great conversation, great experiences all here. You just got to join us. Thanks for being here. If you are watching me for the first time, I am Dr. Marion. Sister Afua of Azon Life Alchemy Center, where we support people in being able to have life harmony and build an exponential existence, a life of expansion, a life in which there is no opportunity for you to deny yourself your true position as a divine being. That's it. We support you in all areas of your life, all 7 life structures we believe there are: your physical, your spiritual, your mental, emotional, your skills, your talents, your education, right? Your business, your finances, and then your relationships that are rewarding and reciprocating. So that's what we do here. Yes. And it has been a mess, girl. It's been a mess because it's forcing us, because a lot of us had habits. A lot of us had habits, yeah. A lot of us have habits and patterns that we've been kind of holding on and foo-fooing through and not wanting to address it. So in 2014, anything you try to foo-foo and, oh, I'll deal with it later, it's not really a big issue. That's when we're really going to find ourselves having to deal with it. That's why I said it was having you reevaluate, re-examine, reconstruct your ideologies about relationships. And when I say relationships, we're talking the whole broader scan, because you just don't have love relationships with your lover. You have relationship with your friends, with your family, with your children, with your co-workers, with community people, right? In your religious places, right? Or spiritual places. All of these things, relationship with your ancestors, with the galactic forces, the angelic forces, with yourself. So when I talk about relationships, this is the things you should be doing, reflecting. Do you have any patterns of behaviors? Do you have a way in which you always react to certain things? Can people really push your button? Can they get their reaction out of you that they desire, right? So anyway, that's what I'm talking about today. Thank you for being here. If you're here, please don't forget to like the live. If you are here and you want to ask me a question, you need to be here. You need to be visible. You need to be honoring your space. Let us know you here. Let me know where you are in the world if you are watching. I know I saw London. I saw California. I think I saw somebody peep in for a second from Arkansas. Okay, she says, beginning of the year was rough. The last few months, I felt like change was easier than things really just dissolving. The things I held on too tight were more difficult. Appreciate. Yes, it does. I'm telling you, it makes a difference. By the way, she's part of our Spiritual Academy family. All right. All right, another person from my Spiritual Academy. So if y'all want to join that, you really can do. You can go ahead and do that. Again, go to my link tree, and you'll be able to participate in that. At the bottom of the screen is scrolling for Cash App. If you think you want to do a live reading for $20, you can do that. Or if you want a second question after I answer your first question. That's okay. No, I don't come on till 12:12. I come on every day at 12:12 now instead of 12 o'clock. I come on at 12:12 my time, which is usually 11:12 on the Pacific time, 2:12 on the East Coast, 1:12 I think it is on the Midwest. So yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be walking and talking and doing that. That's why I want to start a little later so we can have more time to get it, because I'm going to be out of here exactly at 12 after the hour. I'm out. So reminding people, don't, again, what I said earlier, stop just treating people and letting your aura, your energy, and your timeline be accessed by everybody. Go within, get centered. When you have a question before you come to one of us, you should have done some reflection. What is it that I need to know about this situation, person, experience, or event? Then when you come to us, your energy is already open and your aura is already open. Your timeline is already open. The ancestor protectors are allowing are allowing us to come forward and see. But if you just here, there, everywhere, everybody, anybody, hey, just anybody, just help. I'm in need, somebody help. Right? So that's what causes the challenge. So when you really want to know something about yourself, you want to develop a way to trust yourself first. Because sometimes, like, what if I say, oh, I see you, you're going to move, you're going to sell everything, and you're going to run off to the mountains and live like a minimalist in the mountains. You're never going to come back. So don't worry about losing that job. So like, if you really trust only me, then you'll quit your job and go do that. But if you go within and you tap into your own energy, your own timeline, your own aura, if you trust and believe that the sacred soul script you have also is going to confirm that. Your gut intuition will confirm what a person is saying. Even when it's true and you don't want to accept it, your gut will tell you. Your gut will tell you. Okay, let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna get y'all about this marriage stuff. So I'm gonna go up. Y'all ready? Post your questions. It's 41 after the hour, which means I've been talking for about 20 something minutes. I'm ready to stop, but I'm summarizing again. It just said pull the cards. But I'm summarizing again that you make sure that you are utilizing your own personal inner strength, that you are also utilizing your wellness to heal yourself. Thank you for watching. I am Dr. Marian, Sister Full of Azon Life Alchemy Center, where we support people in being able to establish life harmony, to develop a life of exponential existence by providing services, support, and guidance metaphysically. I am a metaphysician. I am a spiritualist. I am a healer, right? So I was just told when I said put your questions, they told me to pull a card from Cartomancy. Okay, I got to do both. Okay, I got to do both. So I'm pulling a card from Cartomancy. Cartomancy is the way in which you do divination, interpret messages from playing cards. That is something that's very, very popular in a lot of brown and black communities. Even in, I shouldn't just say brown and black. Well, I don't know. Gypsies to me are kind of, got a little, I'm just saying. But anyway, cartomancy, the art of divination using playing cards. Okay, because I know some other people who are not direct heritage or shared heritage and culture, and they use it as well. So let me just pull these cards and let's see what we got. Really quick, why did they want me to pull these cards when I was talking about you protecting your aura, when I'm talking about you resting in this next season and allowing this winter season of the solstice to really help you? Oh, damn, I just heard something's going to be illuminated regarding a situation and about life. Somebody said something is true. So you need to strive for success. All right, let's see what cards we get. So far, I got one. Let's see if I get three. Did I tell y'all I have a retreat coming up in July here in Arizona, and I also have a retreat in Costa Rica in July. All right, so the first card that fell out was this card here. This is also known as a truth card, but it's also talking about people taking bad advice, some type of loss sometimes, but it's telling you, you should be striving for success, but this, you should be striving for success, but be aware of bad advice, right? So maybe you're trying to make some changes and you are letting people influence you. While we got a lot of spades in here, spades are about warnings. This usually is something I usually tell people depending upon where it's at, but because it came right behind this 7, that means it's decreasing. So there will be some type of challenge, probably financially, emotionally. You need to monitor how you're listening to people, how you are trusting people in your conversations, in your dealings. Yeah, that's truth. That's truth for real. Some of y'all about to get played or somebody trying to set you up and play, and bam, here go the card right here. This is the 4 of clubs. It's talking about male energy, like male fire energy, like there's like fast moving energy, like aggressive energy coming sometimes. And usually I associate this also with like when they say time frames, I would say in the winter. So we're in the winter right now. So it's upon you right now. There's something that you need to put your energy more into your work, really looking at details, really monitoring the conversations, the feedback that people give you, so that you don't get this sabotage that I'm talking about right here, right? Because this sabotage here. So maybe there's someone that you are working with that you're trying to get some advice on, or you got somebody about to get some money. This is somebody about to get some money for sure. Somebody's about to get some money. But be careful of the advice you get about that money. Maybe the advice is, let me stop. Yeah, don't be telling people your business about this money, because it's going to cause a financial decrease in your assets too. Don't forget to like the live while y'all here. Like the live. I'm telling you, I got 6 people watching. I only got 2 channels up today. So either if you are on YouTube, I should still be able to see your presence. So if you're on YouTube, just let me know you're there from YouTube. Let me know you're there. All right. So yeah, this is happening around this time, and it's gonna turn around. But just really focus. Here it is, right here. It's gonna turn around. You're gonna have some input, very aggressive, very quick energy is going to help you turn around. But it's kind of like you gotta wake up and be like, oh shit, they told me the wrong thing, and now I gotta fix it so you can maintain your success. Okay. All right, everybody with me on that? Some of y'all listening to people, y'all so quick. Oh, I won. Oh, I got. Oh, it finally came. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Just like I'm being told by spirit, shut your mouth. It's not time for you to be telling all your business all the time. I don't care who it is. Sometimes you have to surprise your spouse. You know, sometimes you have to hold on to what's coming or what is here until you can know exactly and hear how you're best supposed to support that. That's not lying. That's not lying. That's not being sneaky. But sometimes you can't communicate stuff to everybody because some people will pull up your foolishness. Damn. This means, yep, this is it. This is a definitive change. This is definitive truth. Some people say it's a truth. If you look at this, it's black, it's in black and white. It's right before you. Whatever you're focusing on, whatever you're thinking, this card right here, this Ace of Sticks is causing you to look at that. It's black and white. It's right in front of you. So you better take your claim, put your foot down, honor what you got to honor, and say and do what you mean, and allow your stick to grow. Because there's still some, look, here it is. See, look, it's abundance up here, and then something's falling down. It's falling off. So you better get it clear. You better get clear on what you're doing and who you're telling your business to, and who you're going to share your windfalls with. I'm done. And we just talked about letting everybody have access to you. Do what you got to do, but be mindful when you're doing stuff. Be mindful when you're doing something. All right, so let's go to our questions. Y'all need to understand that opportunities are going to come to y'all very quickly in the next 3 weeks. And when these opportunities come to you in the next 3 weeks, you don't have time to second guess. You don't have time to second guess. You got to say yes or no, or it's going away. If you waffle back and forth and try to figure out, let me call my mama, let me call my boyfriend, let me call my children, let me ask the pastor, let me call sister, you're going to miss out. That's what I heard. That's why I paused. You're not speaking. You're thinking that you want something more. You're wanting something more, but you're not actually tapping into the truth. And that's where it came back when I said that this year is about reevaluating, looking at how you handle things. All right, so let's ask this question. Hey, Kanisha. Hey, love. Just wondering if my trip to Cali is going to go well. I feel like you'll be fine in Cali. You're expecting there to be conflict. The conflict won't happen if you set your tone and don't allow people to get you to react to them. You're going to have a great time. Don't go there with the expectation that something is going to go wrong in that situation. The conflict won't even occur because you're rising above it. You're rising above it. Yep, it looks good. I see the joy. You will have a good time. Don't worry about your physical body either. This year was incredibly difficult in all relations. At this time, is my marriage over? There's definitely a division of energy. It's almost like, you know how when siblings fight or little children get into arguments, I'm saying fight like arguments, like disagreements, fight, not physical fight. And then like the parent will come and go, come here. Now look at each other. Say sorry, right? That stuff. That's kind of what I feel like needs to happen in your relationship. I feel like your spouse feels very tongue-tied around you. Like they can't really speak the way they're supposed to. Yeah, I feel like and y'all argue over things that really should no longer be a conversation for y'all to argue over, because you have a plan and you kind of have things solid, and he sometimes feels left out. But y'all supposed to open up. Okay, so again, I see like something for you. I see like a shop and then some type of travel. So I'm not sure if y'all planning on traveling or y'all open up a shop and then y'all traveling to celebrate. But there's a maybe, oh, you're bringing in things to the shop. So just work on that. I don't see the marriage being completely over. I feel like it's salvageable, but it's just going to require both of y'all to let go of y'all ideas that you got to convert the other person to think and believe like you think and believe. And when you want to talk, sometimes when you get ready to have a conflict, just say, I just need a moment and think and just listen and think so that you can make sure. Because I also feel like you have some, you in particular, you have some past emotional things that have to be addressed, like where, so he's like triggering you. Damn. Yep, that's what I'm gotten. I got to stop there. Sending healing and peace to you. Not for vacation. I feel like you may have to travel because of something, for something else, but I don't see you having fun on this particular trip you're going on. I see you being around people that you know, but I don't see you having like a fun vacation. I don't see that yet. There's an opportunity. You talking about somebody may have presented a cruise to you or something, but I don't see that happening until after the new year. That's it. Quiet reflection. That's what this season is going to take us through, even with all the hustle and bustle. I got you, y'all. I got you. I got you. Yeah. To go to my business and do. Okay. Well, okay. So that's about prioritization. So for you, there's not a block against your business. It's you. So we have to go back and look at how you're setting up your day and your time. You have to remind people that we talked about boundaries. You have to remind people what you got going on. Also, it's something to do with like this little nagging little monster is in the back of your mind. Just kind of like, oh, okay, we'll get up soon. Or you getting distracted because you're being distracted by emotional stuff. Nothing to do with, nope, there's not a block. The block is inside of you. It's not externally. It's something inside of you. So what I would suggest you do is go through a couple of deep breathing mantras. If you can even get into like a theta level of meditation, or even just going from when you go into your sleep state, you know how to do that. You know how to go through the beta, theta. You know how to get into all those levels. So you want to start with the intention. Everybody listening, you start with an intention. I am committed to my business. I will promptly wake and be at my office by 8 a.m. with the doors open, ready to receive the 10 customers that will increase the 10 customers every day this week that will spend $1,000. And then you're taking yourself into that deeper meditation on that thought. It's not about keep saying it, because after a while you're going to get into the deeper levels. And when you get into them deeper levels, it's going to begin to shift the way your brain is. It's going to knock out that crap that's been in there. It's not going to happen overnight. You got to keep doing it. Wednesday night, we're going to have somebody that will walk us through something similar. What's been coming? Y'all know y'all comments come, but then I don't see them because I have to scroll down and look over to the side and scroll down. Okay, sis, good. Yeah, we have to stop thinking, because we would, I'm just telling you, it's not listen, you might be 100% convinced, but you go and tell somebody that's 20% convinced, they'll look at the difference. They're going to take 20% away from your 100. So you can't afford that when you know what you know, when you're in the state of knowing and belief. Mm-hmm. Is that check for me? Yeah. So did you get your answer about your marriage being over? I don't see your marriage being over. I feel like it's resolvable, but it's like you need something to pull y'all back. And it could start with you just kind of remembering and recognizing the triggers. I see what's happening in this situation, but again, yeah, I'm telling you, because people and energies are real. I also feel like, yeah, there is some projection going on from somebody's getting, either you or him are getting somebody that y'all confiding in about the stuff that's going on, and that person really ain't got good advice for no relationship. Oh wow, okay, because I'm gonna say I saw the thing about the cruise. Thank you. Okay. Hey, goddess. Goddess, watch how you're eating. It took me right away to your belly. So maybe you're not eating enough, or whatever you're putting in. I'm seeing a lot of orange and like juices and stuff. Whatever you're drinking or eating, they're telling me to tell you to monitor it. Okay. They're telling you to monitor what you're eating on today. It's bringing you. And you too need to start doing some more breath work, really lifting up your diaphragm. Yep. Using your diaphragm breathing. You need to really do that. Even doing some you need to do some of that all that kind of breathing, that visceral breathing. All right. Oh, you waiting on me to take. Oh wow. All right, cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Don't worry about it. You don't have to know about him yet. You just have to know that if you felt safe, did you not feel safe? Nothing has to happen right now except for you went on a date. A date is to learn people. A date is to listen. A date is to observe. It's not to say, yep, you the one. That's not the date. So just relax. Just relax. That's for everybody. Yeah, I'm telling you, you got to be intuition led. Oh, okay. Okay. That's it. Because I can tell that your body is like, what the friggity flack? It's something to watch it. So if you've been, maybe don't try to eat the whole chicken. If you got to nibble a little bit, eat a little bit, little at a time, because it's putting your body in, it's messing with you. It's showing me about your body. Literally, it went straight to your stomach, and your intestines. Hey, Roberta, what's up? All right, so we are here for Spiritual Tea Time. I am Dr. Marian, Sister Fool of Azon Life Alchemy Center. I'm reminding people that on Wednesday night, 6 o'clock Mountain, Arizona time, 5 o'clock Pacific, we are going to be hosting our annual winter solstice gathering. Okay, our winter solstice gathering. We're going to be broadcasting it live. We're going to have, don't worry about it. You don't have to travel. If you're here in Arizona and you want to come see me in surprise, you're more than welcome to come and sit with us. We'll come and we'll have some opportunities. You'll just be in the room. You'll be watching it with us. And when we do our things, you'll be the first one to experience the vibrational frequency of what we're going to be doing here. And then the next thing is I'm inviting you to go and look at the retreats that we have coming up. In March, we'll be taking a group of women. This one is for the women. If you want to bring your spouse, you can bring your spouse. It just means that when we do certain parts of the retreat, your spouse will just have to exit to the side. All right. But the trip is available for you. It's going to be March 5th through the 13th. It's an 8-day trip in Ghana. It is available. We have seats available for you. That is capped off at 8 people because we really got to try to keep stuff capped off. And then the next thing we're going to be doing after March, we have our July 17th through the 22nd retreat in Costa Rica. And then we have our retreat in Arizona at the end of July 28th to the 31st. All right. So it's an opportunity for you to come and be a part. And then we're going to South Africa in October. But if you want to be a part of any of those retreats, if you want to join the subscription plan, you want to go ahead and go over to my link tree and you want to check out what's there. All right. Check out what's there. That's the key thing. Don't wait. Oh, well, sister, it's, I'm waiting until after Christmas. I'm telling you right now, people get money for Christmas, and that people get money for Christmas, and people also spend money for Christmas. And somebody just called me the other day, and I shared this with my subscription people yesterday. Somebody called me and said they want to go to the retreat. They was waiting on their taxes. I said, well, you got to get the deposit in, or else I can't hold no seat for you. And that's because I wanted them to show that they committed. Because when you get money, sometimes you forget what you make promises about. So if you already got it set up, it's going to happen. So don't worry about it. We work with people all the time. It's just a matter of you being committed. You pick it. It's okay. We all can't do everything, but we might be able to do something. There will be an online version for you to purchase, but the online version usually doesn't come available until like 60 days or 2 months before the actual date. So if we're going to Ghana in March, I'm sorry, not Ghana. If we're going to Ghana in March, then that means you wouldn't be able to purchase an online ticket for the Ghana experience until like late January, early February. Okay. And matter of fact, if I'm wrong, I might be wrong. I don't even think Ghana has a virtual. I have to go back and double check. One of them doesn't have a virtual because it's too difficult because of the instability of Wi-Fi in some of the places we're going to be traveling to and experiencing. All right. Any other questions today? If not, sister's going to not hold y'all, reminding y'all what's going on. Let me see. Okay. What does Spirit want me to know? I don't know. What does Spirit want you to know? What do they want you to know? What do you want Spirit to tell you? That's the question. Right. So, Roberta, I started out today's session by talking about how when we open up ourselves, we want to make sure that when you give people access to your aura, your timeline, and your energy, that you allow yourself to be very specific on what you want us to do. Right now, what I see is that you still kind of got some emotional turmoil going on right now with you. But the biggest thing is that it's telling me again, don't overspend. Don't overspend. And you might say, no, I'm only buying a few things, but it's telling me that you're buying some, you might be looking at end up overspending. So be very cautious about that. Don't let your emotions affect your spending, your money. I had a sharp pain in my left breast over the weekend. It's very painful. Then it went away, but something should be concerned with. No, I feel like it was like, for lack of a better word, I got to say gas. Like, I feel like it's pressure that was built up, because then I want to look at your heart, because your heart is over there. I want to make sure it wasn't that. And your heart is looking good. But I do feel like it was like some gassy stuff that was coming out. Absolutely. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. I am Dr. Marian, Sister Afu of Azon Life Alchemy Center. This is our spiritual tea time. We're spending some time talking about some things. Yeah. Sharika, that's fine. I just wanted to look one more way. Yeah, that was exerting like extra like gas. Yeah. Remember, it's always your choice on how you treat and love your body. The key is that you must love your body in the highest way. Whatever you expecting somebody else to do for you, you always do it to yourself. If you expect somebody to rub your feet, then you better start rubbing your feet. If you expect somebody to take you to fancy restaurants and give you high class drinks, then you better start doing it for yourself. Okay. Yep. That's it. You too, my love. I just feel like the energy, I think we talked about this before, right? That the energy is his energy. He's also very nervous. I don't know why y'all both nervous about this. I'm trying not to go too deep into it, okay? But his lack of not reaching out is only his nervousness and about y'all connecting. It's not a bad thing. Just be mindful. Again, no expectations beyond that y'all gonna be good people when y'all connect, and let everything else flow. Yeah. Yep. That's what I got. All right. So wonderful ones. That's what I'm working with. I also feel like y'all communication might be a little faulty, but that's okay. It's just the personality I'm picking up. All right. So with that being, yeah. No, you don't need him to fight for you. No, he doesn't need to fight. He needs to make effort. He needs to prioritize what y'all trying to have. And you need to not try to dictate what that looks like. That's why a lot of people should come in right away at 12:12 so y'all can get my commentary, because most of my commentary comes from is channeled. What y'all call channeled, I call just speaking from the other side. And a lot of times your questions and y'all will get little insights on y'all personal situations, because that's really what's happening. That's really what's happening. Like I say, anytime you get somebody that you feel is not showing you that, you have to pull yourself back. And then if they have to make effort, right? They have to make effort. They have to show that that's important to them to get that back into their immediate touch zone. And if they don't, then you can't participate. And it's okay. All things are temporary for a permanent purpose. And you can't force anybody to do anything. That's why I said it's nothing externally. Today, my word on my page was about power. And it must be powerful because Facebook didn't want me to post it. And it's still telling me I can't post it. I have no idea why. But I read Eckhart Tolle's books, and he talked about power, right? Reminding us that power is within, right? Reminding us that power is within. Okay. That power is within. And if the power is within and you are the co-creator and master manifester of your life and maintainer of all systems in your life, if that is true, then you are not consumed by someone else altering your reality. You would be more consumed with, when they come in, that they would comply and adjust in order to survive and thrive and add to your current reality, right? For the better. So if right now you're eating, I don't know, once a day, and you want to eat 2 times a day, when someone enters into your world, they will co-create with you. They will add to your creative process, your spiritual creativity, to your love development, to your financial assurances, and you have rewarding and reciprocating relationships. They will add to your quest to be harmonic in your emotional, spiritual life. If they are not, then you have to spin your vortex. They got to exit. And then you leave the door there, and you take the handle off of your side, but leave the handle on their side, so that if they decide to come back, if they're supposed to come back, they'll figure out how to get back in the door. It's not your responsibility to micromanage people and force people to know your value. It is not your responsibility to force someone or to convince someone of your value. It is only for you. You have to recognize your value and know that when people are not honoring your value, your contribution, your presence, then it may be time for you to exit from that facility or modify. Remember talking about earlier, reconstruction, reevaluating, reassessing the relationships and our own relationship with ourselves and the patterns and habits and beliefs that we have that are binding us and distracting us. Okay? That's what everybody needs to hear. Everyone that's here needs to hear it. Everyone. Okay? Don't get in the habit, I got to fight for this. No, you're not fighting for it. You are reprioritizing the things you value. And if that person, if that relationship, if that connection is important, then you will do what is required of you. And if you're not certain how to do that, you will allow other places. You will begin to find ways to find out how to do it. Okay. That's it. Yes, love, love you. Thank you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And the only reason I'm challenging everybody, because I was on another thing this week or last week maybe, and people were telling something, you got to fight for you. When is it okay to tell somebody to fight for their marriage or not fight for their marriage? I said, it's never okay to tell somebody to fight for their marriage. It is imperative that we tell them we are here to support them, and we can tell them it is important that you find ways to reprioritize and to rework the way in which you're communicating. Rework, right? That's it. That's why I wanted to tell you that. Okay. Oh, baby, never wrong. Just a new version. A new version. Never wrong. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome, my love. Okay. All right, y'all. It is 12:13. 1:13, excuse me, is 1:13. So I need to be exiting on today so I can get prepared for the rest of my day. Yes. So all you have to know is that if you go with the right attitude, you'll be fine. You asked me about why he doesn't call and if the trip was gonna go well, right? So really that's two questions, just so you know. So you know that's two questions, but let me just answer it because it's here in front of me. If you alter that's why I said if you get rid of the expectations, it will be fine. But you have an expectation and you have an air or a position that you've taken that it has to be and look, sound this way. And they're saying, let it go, let it be. Go there and enjoy. Thank you, love, for being here. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Peace and blessings you are. Talk to y'all soon.